Caitlin Clark. The name echoes through basketball arenas, a whisper at first, then a roar. From a young age, she dribbled a basketball like it was an extension of herself. Growing up in West Des Moines, Iowa, she wasn't just playing the game, she was mastering it. Her talent was undeniable. She dominated high school courts, racking up points like they were going out of style. College scouts flocked to her games, eager to witness the phenomenon firsthand. Caitlin Clark was more than just a talented athlete. She was a force of nature. She possessed an uncanny ability to see the court, to anticipate plays before they unfolded. Her passes were things of beauty, finding their targets with laser-like precision. And then there were her shots. From half-court, from beyond the arc, they seemed to defy gravity, swishing through the net with effortless grace. Caitlin Clark was special, and the world was about to find out just how special. The University of Iowa became Caitlin Clark's proving ground. Donning the black and gold of the Hawkeyes, she took her game to a whole new level. From the moment she stepped onto the court, it was clear that she was something extraordinary. She led the Hawkeyes to victory after victory, her name becoming synonymous with winning. Awards and accolades poured in: the Naismith College Player of the Year, the Dawn Staley Award, the Nancy Lieberman Award, all testaments to her exceptional talent. But it wasn't just individual accolades that drove Caitlin. She was a true team player, elevating the performance of everyone around her. Her leadership on and off the court was undeniable, inspiring her teammates to reach new heights. Caitlin Clark's time at Iowa was nothing short of legendary. She etched her name in the annals of college basketball history, leaving behind a legacy that would be difficult to surpass. The basketball world held its breath. The air was thick with anticipation, as if the entire sport was collectively holding its breath, waiting for the next big move. Caitlin Clark, the college sensation, had a decision to make. She had dazzled fans and critics alike with her incredible skills, her pinpoint accuracy, and her unyielding determination on the court. Her performances had not only led her team to numerous victories, but had also made her a household name in the world of college basketball. Would she stay at Iowa for another year, cementing her legacy as one of the greatest college players of all time? The thought of another year with Caitlin Clark on the court was tantalizing for her fans. They envisioned more record-breaking performances, more unforgettable moments, and perhaps even a national championship. Or would she take the leap, entering the WNBA draft and embarking on a new chapter in her already illustrious career? The anticipation was palpable. The decision weighed heavily on her mind, as she considered the pros and cons of each path. Staying in college meant more time to develop her game, more time to enjoy the camaraderie of her teammates, and more time to relish the adoration of her fans. But the allure of the WNBA was undeniable. Fans eagerly awaited her announcement, their hopes and dreams pinned on her decision. They knew that whatever she chose, it would have a significant impact on the future of women's basketball. The excitement was palpable, with fans speculating endlessly about what her next move would be. And then, the news broke. The moment everyone had been waiting for had finally arrived. The sports world was abuzz with anticipation as Caitlin Clark stepped up to the podium. Caitlin Clark, in a move that surprised no one, declared for the WNBA draft. Her announcement was met with a mixture of excitement and relief. It was the moment that many had predicted, but it was no less thrilling to hear it confirmed. The basketball world erupted in excitement. Fans cheered, sports analysts debated, and the buzz around Caitlin Clark's future reached a fever pitch. It was a moment that would be remembered for years to come. Social media was abuzz with the news, fans and experts alike speculating about which team would be lucky enough to draft her. Hashtags trended and posts flooded in from all corners of the globe. Everyone had an opinion, and everyone wanted to be part of the conversation. This wasn't just another player entering the league, this was Caitlin Clark, a once-in-a-generation talent. Her skills on the court were matched only by her charisma off it. She had the potential to change the game, to bring new fans to the sport, and to inspire a new generation of players. Her decision was more than just a personal one. It was a watershed moment for women's basketball. It signaled a new era, one where the talent and excitement of the women's game could no longer be ignored. Caitlin Clark was not just a player. She was a symbol of the future. Caitlin Clark was poised to become the face of the WNBA, ushering in a new era of excitement and popularity for the league. Her journey was just beginning, and the world was ready to watch her soar. The WNBA was about to get a lot more exciting, and Caitlin Clark was at the center of it all. The WNBA had seen its share of talented players, but Caitlin Clark was different. She wasn't just another player with potential, she was a phenomenon waiting to happen. Her presence on the court was electrifying, and her ability to read the game was unparalleled. From her early days in high school, it was clear that Caitlin was destined for greatness. Coaches, scouts, and fans alike could see that she had something special, something that set her apart from the rest. She possessed a rare combination of skill, athleticism, and charisma that had the potential to elevate the entire league. Her shooting accuracy was impeccable, her dribbling skills were mesmerizing, and her court vision was something that even seasoned professionals envied. But it wasn't just her physical abilities that made her stand out, it was her mental toughness and her unwavering determination to win. Caitlin had a competitive spirit that was infectious, inspiring her teammates to push their limits and strive for excellence. Teams salivated at the thought of adding her to their roster, knowing that she had the ability to single-handedly change their fortunes. General managers and coaches spent countless hours strategizing on how to secure her in the draft. They knew that landing Caitlin Clark would not only boost their team's performance, but also attract a massive fan following. Her presence would bring in sponsorships, media attention, and a renewed interest in women's basketball. Experts predicted that she would be a top pick in the draft, a franchise player who could lead her team to a championship. Analysts compared her to some of the greatest players in the history of the sport, and many believed that she had the potential to surpass them. Her impact on the game was already being felt, even before she set foot on a WNBA court. The anticipation surrounding her debut was palpable, and everyone wanted to witness the beginning of what promised to be a legendary career. "She's a game changer," said ESPN analyst Rebecca Lobo. "Her talent is undeniable, and her potential is limitless. Caitlin Clark is the kind of player who can redefine what it means to be great in the WNBA." Lobo's words echoed the sentiments of many in the basketball community. There was a sense of excitement and optimism that Caitlin would not only meet, but exceed the high expectations placed upon her. She has the potential to be one of the greatest players the WNBA has ever seen. Her ability to perform under pressure, her leadership qualities, and her passion for the game were all indicators of a future superstar. Caitlin's journey to the WNBA was a testament to her hard work, dedication, and love for basketball. She had faced numerous challenges along the way, but each obstacle only made her stronger and more determined to succeed. Fans, too, were buzzing with anticipation. They had followed her career closely, from her high school days to her college triumphs, and now they were eager to see her take the next step. Social media was abuzz with discussions about her potential impact on the league. Fans shared highlights of her incredible plays, debated which team would be lucky enough to draft her, and speculated about the records she might break. They flocked to social media, eager to share their excitement and speculate about where she would end up. Hashtags like #CaitlinClarkWNBA and #NextBigThing trended as fans expressed their admiration and support. The buzz was not just limited to the United States. Basketball enthusiasts from around the world were captivated by her talent and potential. Caitlin Clark had become a global sensation, and her journey was being followed by millions. "I can't wait to see her play in the WNBA," one fan tweeted. "She's going to be amazing." The excitement was contagious, and it was clear that Caitlin had already won the hearts of many. Her fan base was growing rapidly, and they were ready to support her every step of the way. The anticipation for her debut was building, and everyone was eager to see how she would fare against the best players in the world. "She's going to be amazing," echoed another fan. The sentiment was unanimous. Caitlin Clark was destined for greatness, and her journey was just beginning. The excitement surrounding her was a testament to her talent and the impact she had already made on the sport. Fans were ready to witness history in the making, and they knew that Caitlin Clark was the player who could deliver it. Caitlin Clark's arrival in the WNBA was more than just a changing of the guard, it was a seismic shift. Her presence signaled a new era for the league, one that promised to be filled with excitement, innovation, and unparalleled talent. Caitlin was not just a player, she was a symbol of the future of women's basketball. Her journey was an inspiration to young athletes everywhere, showing them that with hard work and determination, anything was possible. It was a seismic shift, a sign that the league was entering a new era of excitement and popularity. Caitlin Clark was at the forefront of this transformation, and her impact would be felt for years to come. The WNBA was ready for a new superstar, and Caitlin was ready to take on the challenge. Her journey was just beginning, and the world was watching with bated breath. a sign that the league was entering a new era of excitement and popularity. Caitlin Clark was not just a player, she was a movement, a force that would shape the future of the WNBA. Her potential was limitless, and her journey was one that fans and players alike would follow with great interest. The stage was set, and Caitlin Clark was ready to shine. Caitlin Clark's decision to enter the WNBA sent ripples through the sports world. Her announcement was met with a wave of excitement and anticipation, not just from basketball enthusiasts, but from sports fans across the globe. It was a moment that many had been waiting for, a moment that promised to change the landscape of women's basketball forever. It wasn't just basketball fans who were excited. It was a moment that transcended the sport, inspiring young athletes and captivating the attention of a wider audience. Young girls and boys who had always dreamed of making it big in sports now saw a new role model in Caitlin Clark. Her journey from a promising college player to a professional athlete was a story of perseverance, dedication, and unyielding passion. Experts predicted a surge in popularity for the WNBA, with Caitlin Clark as the driving force. Her presence in the league was expected to draw in new fans, boost viewership, and elevate the overall profile of women's basketball. Analysts believed that her influence would extend beyond the court, impacting merchandise sales, sponsorship deals, and even grassroots basketball programs. Her electrifying style of play, coupled with her infectious personality, was a recipe for success, both on and off the court. Caitlin's ability to connect with fans through her dynamic performances and genuine interactions made her a standout figure. Her knack for making clutch plays, her court vision, and her scoring ability were all elements that made her a must-watch player. "She's a marketer's dream," said a sports marketing executive. "Her appeal is universal, and she has the charisma to engage with a diverse audience. Brands are eager to associate with her, seeing her as a perfect ambassador for their products." The executive went on to explain how Caitlin's marketability could open new revenue streams for the WNBA and its partners. She has the potential to be a global icon, not just a basketball star. Her reach could extend to international markets, where basketball is rapidly growing in popularity. Caitlin's presence in the WNBA could serve as a bridge, connecting fans from different parts of the world and fostering a global community of basketball enthusiasts. The WNBA, eager to capitalize on her popularity, was already making plans to feature her prominently in their marketing campaigns. From social media promotions to television commercials, Caitlin Clark was set to become the face of the league. The WNBA's strategy was clear: leverage her star power to attract new fans and retain existing ones. Caitlin Clark's arrival signaled a new era for women's basketball, one where the sport would finally receive the recognition and respect it deserved. Her presence was a testament to the progress that had been made and the potential for even greater achievements in the future. Fans and players alike were optimistic about what this new chapter would bring. She was more than just a talented athlete. She was a symbol of hope, a testament to the power of hard work and determination. Caitlin Clark's story resonated with people from all walks of life, inspiring them to pursue their dreams with the same fervor and commitment. Her journey was a reminder that with passion and perseverance, anything is possible. As Caitlin Clark prepared to make her debut in the WNBA, communities across the country were buzzing with excitement. Local basketball programs saw a surge in participation, with young athletes eager to follow in her footsteps. Coaches and mentors used her story as a motivational tool, encouraging their players to strive for excellence. Sports analysts discussed the potential impact of Caitlin Clark on various platforms, from television shows to podcasts. Fans proudly wore WNBA merchandise, showing their support for the league and its rising star. The anticipation was palpable, and everyone was eager to see how Caitlin would shape the future of women's basketball. Caitlin Clark's journey was just beginning, but her influence was already being felt. As she trained rigorously for her first season in the WNBA, fans eagerly awaited her debut. Her best plays were shared widely on social media, creating a buzz that only added to the excitement. Caitlin Clark was not just a player, she was a phenomenon, and her story was one that would be told for years to come.